Yeah guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Lyon save. I think we're on episode number 10 now. We're sort of slowly chipping away. This is normally the end of the season on episode 10, but we're only about halfway through at the minute. So let's look into it, see how we got on, or where we're going, and what's happened since we last met, where we played Monaco. Did we do Monaco, Angers, and Marseille? Or did we do Marseille and Etienne? I can't remember. I've had about 4 hours sleeping last night. I'm not quite with it just yet. So this is going to be an interesting episode. I think we definitely did Marseille. We must have done Marseille and Saint Etienne. I think. I don't know. Well, anyway, we'll recap Saint Etienne. We beat them 2-1. If we played the game, you would have seen it, so that's fine. Depay getting 2 goals. They got one back right after we got our first. Other than that, good result. We dominated the game. Oh no, I definitely didn't show this one. We beat Stade Malherbe Can. I'm sorry I butchered it. And Depay getting the goals and Cornet getting 2. Came on just after half time, I think he came on. 60th minute, came in, got 3 goals. Got player of the match from being on for half an hour. So quite pleased with how he did. So that brings us on to today's episode where we're going to play Marseille. And we're going to go through some transfers, sort of what players I've looked at, what players I've brought in, what players have left. There's a couple have left. Firstly being, if we go to the transfers, we'll do players out first. It's probably going to be, we haven't brought anyone in yet. We have brought someone in, but I'll go for it in a second. The main one being Cornet Talisso. I can't, why did I try and pronounce his first name? 22.5 million up to 30. Little bit disappointed that he's left. I wanted to keep him. He's a good quality player, but he was kicking up a fuss with wanting to go to Real Madrid when they came in. They offered him a big deal, so it was like, I can't hold him. He was just arguing constantly. I think it was about 2 weeks into the transfer window, we're just getting bid after bid after bid. I couldn't reject him anymore. It was just to the point of that the whole dressing room was going to revolt if I didn't let him go. We then let Cognat go out on loan. Looks like a decent young player actually. Definitely could be one to keep an eye on. Apparently he can get the 3-star potential, but I reckon he could be a little bit higher than that. But yeah, he looks quite decent. Right, in terms of players brought in, we currently have Raphael wanting to leave. I've accepted an 18.75 million offer for him, which I didn't want to do. Again, he was kicking off us wanting to go. Arsenal came in. He was kicking off us when I rejected the Atletico Madrid one, let alone when Arsenal came in and offered even more. So like, can't really get him to stay much longer. So it's like, right, okay, let him go. Or sort out right back as we go. So he's probably going to go during this episode actually. But players we bought in who doesn't come in till June is Ezekiel Barco. Actually looks pretty decent. He's 17, Argentinian from, where's he at? He's at Independiente. I'm really buggering this up, aren't I? Looks actually like a decent little young player for 17. He's definitely got a lot of room to improve. Got for like 3 million, so not overly expensive. Physically good, mentally he's pretty decent. His leadership's not great. First touch, long shots, passing, technique, all good though. Decision's good. I was quite happy that he's definitely going to come in and sit in the middle of our three prong attack. And currently we've got a contract in for Napoli defender Lozano Tonelli. I haven't actually fully scouted him, but I'm pretty sure he's a decent defender. He's 26. He's not actually bad. He's only played one game, got 7.8. He's, from what I remember, I probably should have scouted him more, but I'm sure he's a decent player. I'm pretty sure of that, just because I recognise the name and quality of him. In terms of, I'm looking at quite a few players actually. We'll just go to our short look. That's where I was mainly looking. Okay, actually, we're going to look at our formation because we've gone into this formation now, which is why I'm looking at another centre back, which is why Tonelli's coming in. A right back I'm going to need to fill, which is going to be fun. And we lost Talisso in the middle, so that's a little bit meh as well. In terms of the way we're setting up, we are mainly I might put him in, maybe. Mainly setting up when we've got full team, either to pay. It's most likely Lacazette in there with Fekir, Valbuena, Lacazette. Then we got Dada, Gonlan. So I want to find another centre mid, or at least a deep centre mid who can be a decent quality rock in our midfield. Right back, Rapal. I'm probably gonna bring back. We got where's he? Jordi Gaspar. He's 19. He's on loan. He's not having a bad year out on loan. Not doing great in the league, but we got Yalet. He can be our backup. Actually, let's just recall him because he'll actually be a good player for us, I reckon. Move him to the senior squad. Hopefully, when he's back, he can fit straight in. In terms of midfield, I'm looking for someone in there. I'm not sure who yet. We got Ferrari, got Maximilian Diaparani, who looks decent. He's wanted by some teams. Cornet's still there. He's wanted by a few teams as well. He's not going anywhere. But yeah, we've got a decent team. We're just trying to now adapt to where we need it. With having players, we've got quite a few of sort of looking at different players. We've got scouting Tete as a right back option. We're scouting Lucas at Atletico Madrid. He's French, young. I thought he could be quite decent for us. 6 foot as well, but he doesn't want to join at the minute. Mauricio Lemos, looking at him, he's a decent quality centre back, Uruguayan. Possibly look at him. Tonelli we're going for. We're looking at Wout Face, 18-year-old Belgian. Doesn't look too bad actually, but might not move straight away. What do I have Zabaleta on the shortlist? I don't quite know. I'll put Tolisso back on there. Frank was someone I was looking at before, but I'm probably not going to go for him. Midfield Keita, I was looking at him maybe. He could be a quite decent midfielder. Malcolm for possible attacking options I was looking at. Barker was already brought in. Z Gomez, you know him from my last save, and he's definitely a possibility to bring in and get into our team next year. He looks decent already, and at 17 he could definitely go and become even better. I'm sure we've got him scouting. Yes, that's fine. I'll also stick him in there as a shadow striker and see how well he does. So there's a few players we're looking at. There's a few players we're not looking at. And there's even more players we're definitely not looking at. But we've got the makings of a team. We're doing quite well in the league, so I'm quite happy there. But one is tight, so let's switch them around. He's not insane. Oh, he's on bloody having combinations duty. That's annoying. Same with Gazelle. So that leaves us with just 4 people. This is going to be fun if we get an injury. Right, let's get into this because otherwise we're going to have some issues. We are apparently favourites. They're going with Payet, Tuvin, Busini, Vinsquare, Sanson, Diarra, Saki, Roland, Rakic, and Evra with Pele in goal. Is that Ligue? Yes, that is the Gomez I was thinking of. Right, let's get into this. Hopefully have a good game, and as we go on, I don't know if we're going to do more than one game. We might just do the one. Yeah, we're not playing this on comprehensive. We'll be here all day. It takes me about how long does it take me to do comprehensive game? Half an hour. I'll slow the speed down. I'll change everything up just so I can watch and see how everything works. There's Rafael Fekir. Where's he going? Loses the ball. Conlands loses it as well. We've got 3 men behind it still. We shoot some distance, that's fine. Yeah, let me know what you think of our selection of players. We definitely could do with another centre back after Tonelli. If slash when Rafael leaves, that's another 18 million to put into the coffers to try and find someone else to bring in. As Mamano's giving it straight to Memphis, who's let it run. Can he score? Oh, he's shot it straight at Pele, and Reki just hoofs it clear. And we do that every now and again. We break the offside trap really nicely. And so they give it into Payet, play it through the middle for Mint, whatever his name is. Back to Payet. Saki's out there on the right, whips in. Lopez saves it easily. Nothing too bad there. Could have been quite dangerous, that. What happened? Literally, what happened? Because I have no idea. I literally just saw them score. I was like, what? Where did that come from? What was Lopez doing? Literally, what was he doing? If anyone's got any ideas, please write that down, because I have no idea what he was doing there. Other than just giving them a goal, which they don't deserve. But how did Mamana do that? Takes it down, it's on his right, and just hits it. Fair play. I'm still gobsmacked by the first, what Lopez was doing, because I've no idea what the bloody hell he's just gone into. As Dada's on the ball, where's he going? Lose it to Sanson, no. Two of them puts it wide. And they've had some really good chances, and they're pulling our defence really left, right and centre. As Lacazette's got the ball, Raphael gives it back to Lacazette, puts it in the middle. Ribus, why is he in there? Why is Ribus in there? But he scored. Right, I'm going to have to go through like, all the player positions and everything, because they're all over the shop at the minute. But it's a goal. He's hit the post there and gets on the rebound. Sometimes I don't normally get to those, but we pulled it back and we're 2-1 up. As Mamana gives it to Lacazette, over the top looking for Memphis. Breaking forward, can he find the back of net? He's hit the post. And we're doing really well. We're hitting them on a counter. As Fakir's going to whip in the corner. It's headed straight back out. We're going to get another corner out of it. And where's he going to put this one? Can he find ahead of our defender? Nope. Ahead of our defender? That's not what I wanted to say. Memphis, get there. Memphis, get there. Good. Didn't let Busini get in behind him. And that really would have caused some problems. Depay's not having a good game, is he? We'll see how he starts the second half. If not, I'll bring on Cornet and hope he can improve our attacking fortune. As we just gonna let this go. Come on. Where's the ball in? And say, don't let him score literally from kick off. 15 seconds into the second half. They brought on Gomez. They've gone to a 4-2-4, a 4-2-2, a 4-2-4. I don't know. It's headed out to Memphis on the edge of the box. Ribus into Fakir. To Ribus. Memphis is in space again. He's found the back of the net this time. And he's given us a 3-1 lead. Lovely little movement by him to get into the box there to find the gap. And Ribus with a lovely pick out. Just saw the run of him. Just one touch, sets himself, hits it. Keeps got a hand to it but doesn't push it wide enough clear. Right, Fakir, get the second ball. Memphis on edge of the box, that's fine. Dada. Ribus. Pull it back into the middle. Can Memphis again. After missing a couple of good chances in the first half, he's found two in the second. And he's completely changed his fortune. Ribus does well, just jump over the challenger, the defender, and Memphis just puts his foot through it and gives us a 4-1 lead. Ooh. We're not man marking anyone as it's headed out as back to Memphis into Yalet, into Gonlands, Fakir. Ribos has some space. Can he not find a ball in, but is tackled by Saki into Vusini up to Payet. Can we challenge him? Morale, good interception there. Goes back to Gonlands. Memphis has space. He's got a couple of men ahead of him. Fakir, Dada. Could have pulled it back across into the middle, but Ribos nicked it anyway. Lacazette into Raphael. Can he find the ball into the middle? Can. Lacazette's there, but it's not saved well enough by Pete. Pele? Where did I get Pete from? And he's given us a 5-1 lead. Lovely work ball. One side of the field to the other. Raphael dinks it back post. Lacazette heads it in. Pele gets a hand to it, but doesn't get anywhere near pushing it clear. And we're 5-1 up. What's happened in the second half? We've sort of just completely changed. I think it's because they changed the formation. It gave us that extra space in the middle, and we just punished them. They took a man out and pushed them higher up the field, but left them so far open inside. We just took control. So we're going to take Lacazette off, switch him and Memphis around. Let's go with that. Don't want to bring Balbuena on because he's quite tired, and don't want to risk injury because we can't really deal with that at the minute. As time's just going to tick by. Hopefully this is just going to drift out as it's going to be a 5-1 win for us. I said I didn't want a bloody injury and Cornet's just come on and pulled his bloody hamstring. Let's keep him on for a minute. If his thing starts dropping, then yes, I'm going to take him straight off. It's actually gone back up. Oh, okay. We win. But hopefully Cornet's not going to be out for a while. 2 weeks. That's frustrating. Right, Gaspar. Training. Why is he training as an inverted wingback? I don't know. Let's go complete wingback. Was it wingback on that side? I don't know. I can't remember. Let's go complete wingback. That way it covers everything. Right. What are we going to do in terms of... Let's sort of advance forward a little bit. We got a couple of days till the next game anyway. So I'm probably not going to play it. We're just going to sort of skip forward to see if we can get some transfers in. Tete, not too bad there. Lemos, he's interested. 26 million now. How much does he want wages? 23 to 55. I didn't scout him. No, he's not going anywhere. What's his contract till? 2021. He's got 4 years left. He's not going anywhere. Rafael's banned. Cornet's going to miss that. That's fine. So right, what do I need in terms of players? We covered right back with Gaspar coming back, which is a point. I take him off the loan list now. Pull him up. So switch the team around. Yeah, we've got Gaspar as backup. And yeah, we got Enkalu as main centre backs. Let's just sort of work this out so I see who we got. So mainly we've got Yanga, Mamana, Enkalu as centre backs. I'm not fussed about international duty, so just working out right who we got. Bringing in Tonelli. So that's a backup centre back. We've got Morale who can play centre back as well, so that's fine. Do with another one to be honest, but we can look at that a little bit later. Centre mid ball winner, we got Maximilian, we got Ferrari, Gonlands, and Dada. You can all play there. Can Dada play deep? Yes, he can play deep. So we've got 4 players. So we've got 4 players who can they can play both positions. That's fine. Right back we've got Yalet and Gaspar. Left back we've got Ribos and Morel. So do with another left back. or natural left back more than anything. Morale is good, but he's covering up 2 areas at the minute, which is quite nice. I like that. Up top, we got Babuena, Bakir, Depay, Lacazette, and Cornet, and Gazelle, who is on international duty. So we could do with another player to come in up top, but we got Barker coming in January, so in June, so might be able to hold off on anyone there. So we shouldn't have any issues that way. So any players, Haddad, right? Any players contracts expiring in the next 6 months that are decent quality for us? Balotelli, we can get Balotelli in. Probably been a bad idea. So I for my filter, I just turn off realistic targets just to let it open and see who everyone is that's expiring. In terms of, I thought we could get him in, quality player. He probably want a lot of money. Well, Buckley, Sebastian Larsson, Thiago Motta. Some players in here could go for, but none that are really jumping out being yes, get them in sort of players. John Terry. No, I'm probably going to stick with what we've got in terms of the minute. I won't look at free transfers. So we'll just keep jumping forward slowly. We're going to do all the way up to this game. We're at 21 minutes at the minute, so I'm not going to do another game in this episode. We're just going to sort of slowly peter our way through and sort of see what transfers we can get. I want Raphael to go to know how much money we got for Raphael. Who's this guy? He's wanted on loan. Okay, he can go on loan. First team, yeah. They can pay 70% of his wages, that's fine. Tonelli's coming in, so that's fine. So right, we can bring him into our first team. When this sort of jumps forward a little bit slowly. Right. Player. No, the squad's overloaded. No, we're not. We're far from overloaded. We play 3 at the back. We're playing a 3 at the back system. Dante's gone to Nice. Okay. Why have I been told about that? Right. Yes, Rafinha can go. No, don't want that on that one. We're not overloaded with centre backs, you bloody morons. We play a 3 at the back system. We're going, what's he, left or right foot? Right foot. Yeah, I knew he was pretty decent quality player. So he's right foot. What? Mamana is right footed. I think all my centre backs are right footed. Right footed. Enkalu. Where's Enkalu? He's on the field, isn't he? Right footed. Tonelli's right footed. So yeah. Who can, let's take him out and put Tonelli in anyway. What's his best role? Just centre back and defend. So we can switch him around, he'll play better over there anyway. That's fine. Quite happy with that. Gaspar's there. Just switch that like that. Yeah, so that's how much. That gives us still got 16 million in the bank. We've got a week in a transfer deadline day. That's fine. Nothing too major. We don't need to rush anything still. And I've no idea what this joke of French window is, because that's really confused me. So I thought I was expecting Raphael to go. Sorry. It's a little bit cold. Yeah. I was expecting Raphael to go in this episode, and he hasn't yet. Probably going to be after this game, to be honest. But I'm going to play this game offline. Then I'm going to come straight back after that game, and then carry on, do the transfer window up to Lille, and then play the Lille game, see how we get on there, then we'll probably finish the transfer window off in that episode as well. And then maybe the next episode after that, we'll probably come back to Saint Etienne, Nancy, and do Barcelona, Dion sort of area, is what I reckon. So guys, if you have enjoyed, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time, guys.